You guys are all morons. I hate you all. This is the longest video I ever did make. It's like 11 minutes or something. So you can stick around or something. But I need feedback because I don't know if you'll like this type of video. It's the full game. It's educational. I win in the end, obviously, because I'm very good. I'm one of the best players of all time. No, I am the best player of all time. And I'm not going to the cornucopia because that's a trap. That guy just got 4 kills in his entire life, the first kills he ever got. Wooden axe, that's a better weapon than your fists. You might not have known that because everyone sucks. Crossing a bridge is a good way to not swim in the water, is true. And then, when your 4 hearts disappear, that's not because someone hit you. I hope you realize. In fairnesses, there's actually stuff. I'll bet you losers didn't know that. And then, so, I have boots now. That's better than having no boots. And then, you don't want to keep weapons that you don't need. That's probably a vital part of the game. And then, something I'll bet you guys don't know how to do is look in chests. And then, another thing is put on armor. So I thought this video is actually very important for you guys because everyone just sucks straight up. It's really true. And so I thought you guys might need a few tips. The thing about that is, if you guys get my tips, that means you're going to be almost as good as me. And that's boring, because then I can't kill you guys anymore. What's the fun in that? And then I can't make videos. But whatever, because I'm a very good teacher. It's good for you guys to learn. And so in these houses, there's like trap doors. It's such a pain, because you can't get upstairs. Oh, a hat. That's better than having no hat, actually. And throwing TNT. 3 throwing TNT is better than 2. Simple arithmetic, guys. Arithmetic. Okay, pronunciation. So, look, there's like no one ever here. I don't know why. It's like everyone's either dead or they're just like picking their nose at the cornucopia. It's so boring. This is why I actually play teams, because you'll find these gigantic fights. And like great players like me, I actually need a challenge every now and then. Otherwise, it gets boring as hell like this game. But I figured, I just want to get out a video fast. Survival game solo. Guaranteed that I win every game. I think I have an 103% win rate in the survival games because I got bonus marks from my English teacher. Eggs and snowballs are probably your best bet because like you can fight with those actually. Okay, I can't click the chest. I don't need another stone sword. I really need a chest plate though. That'd be very helpful. I think I've searched like every house in this area. No one else has been here. Gee, I wonder why. It's like, just go far out. Don't stick around the cornucopia. It's not like the supply drop comes at 1 minute in. Like, when it's 3 minutes, you want to go to the cornucopia, I guess. Maybe. Okay, I hate this cobweb. That was a bad choice. And this is a voiceover, guys, so I didn't do this live because at the time, like, the TV was on. It's still on, but it's at a lower volume because my friggin' camera is playing Star Wars Battlefront. We crossed the water because there's no bridge, obviously. If we went over to the bridge, we'd be wasting time. Okay, so it's around 3 minutes. Supply drop spawns at 3.5 usually. I think it's depending on how many players there are, but it usually doesn't change very much. In this house, there's a supply drop that spawns, and quite a coincidence because in this game, that's where it spawns. Other places it spawns is near the farm, and it's hard to describe, but like there's by the cornucopia, out around the castle, like to my right now, I think. And so I am just looking for losers to kill, because this has probably been a very boring video up until now. There's just no one, there's no one to kill, boring as all hell. And I have 2 other recordings like this where I won the games. And so I'll need you guys to give me feedback whether you like these types of videos or you like the types of videos where I'm a moron and then I just like make crappy, cheesy voiceovers. Really lame. They're all voiceovers, but you know the ones I'm talking about, like it's like a montage, I guess, little clips. Both of the types of videos are better than any other video on YouTube because I'm the best person of all time. No one at the supply drop. Oh wow, our first chest plate. Okay, we didn't mean to do that, and we're getting a visual glitch with the diamond chest plate because I love Mineplex. I hope I'm actually wearing a chest plate, cause like hell, and even until now I don't know if I was wearing a chest plate. Like I could have not been. You never know, cause that's how glitchy it is. Yeah, something I hate about like those dead bodies on the ground. Sometimes they twitch and crap, and you think they're actual players. I shouldn't be taking raw pork chops actually, but who the hell cares? I actually don't have much food, so. Okay, so in this game, you might be reading chat and thinking, oh, what a bunch of morons. But you might also be thinking, these guys are like level 60. They might be a little tough. Who cares? I'm better than them, so. I win, yeah, obviously, but let's just see how it goes down. Something I want to talk about is everyone's going like, oh, targeting is cheap. Chasing is cheap, running is cheap, using the fishing rod is cheap, shooting people is cheap, these kits are broken, this guy doesn't notice that at all, but nothing's cheap, it's not the fair games, it's the survival games, you want to kill people, it's like, you get advantages where you can, who cares if what you're doing is cheap, I'm using a fishing rod right now, this guy's playing knight, that's cheap, but like, I could play knight, I choose to play bomber, anyways. This guy's just running. It's like, oh, that's cheap. And I'm chasing. Oh, that's cheap. Like, this is why you have 0 wins and 500 loss. Oh, crap. This guy decides that hitting me with his fist is the best possible idea for him. Hopefully there's no one else around. Actually, maybe it'd be an interesting fight. But there was no one else around. I keep forgetting, like, I'm trying to pretend that, okay, screw you. That was a pretty poor choice by me. I'm like trying to pretend that I don't know what's gonna happen, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I already told them that I win this game, so I do win this game. This guy's gonna shoot me. I like get shot by 2. That was very poor by me. I could have minimized damage there, but you know, I win anyway, so who cares? No misplay. It was just BM. I think we run into a few people here. Eat our chicken because we want to regen, and then get our crap inventory organized. This sun guy before, he was wearing no armor, I don't know why. And here's the big fight. Throw a TNT. We'll see if it like hits anyone at all. Okay, we got this guy. He's trying to run away. Okay, he did run away because the water's horrible. That was kind of painful. We're gonna kill Sun here because you saw he was level 60. Interrogating cheap. Who the hell cares? Like, you get rid of who you can. Besides, I don't want to deal with this guy later on. He might actually be good. But you don't know. I think he complains in chat. Yep. Are you targeting? Hurry. You're level 65. How have you not learned to deal with this? I think he had something like 500 wins, or maybe that was the other guy. Oh yeah, the last guy I fight has 512 wins. Ex-Punda. And then after I beat him, he complains quite a lot too, because like, these guys are trash. Like, you may have 500 wins, but you can have 10,000 losses. I think my ratio is something like, what, 80 to 370, which is pretty good, because I'm better than you all, which is very true. I don't need these raw pork chops. I don't know why they're in my hotbar at all. The thing about me is that I'm really cheap, not like, as in unfair cheap. It's that I don't like to waste my good food, even if I have like 100 steak. I like to eat raw pork chops so I can conserve my steak, except, yeah, I have a misplaced value. Okay, so we want to craft some arrows now. You always want to take sticks, flint, and leather, okay? And this is the point where it lags to all hell, and we, like, almost die to the lag. Watch this. This really brilliant pumpkin pie on the ground. I pick that up. And we craft our arrows. We've been gathering all this, like, flint, sticks, feather crap over time, and now we have 30 arrows. That's really good, and it's not that uncommon a scenario either. It's uncommon to not get a bow. It's common not to get a bow. Actually, not that much if you're good. Whatever. I think we're about to meet him here. He tried to go for the supply drop, so I'm like looking for him if he's trying to come up or something, because the border is pretty close. If I were him, I wouldn't have gone for that supply drop. I don't know if he even got it or not. And so I just try to compass him to death. And then I find out he's on this other side. I don't know how he did that. I think the fight goes into deathmatch. Yeah, it probably does. So, our explosive arrows, this is where we go. I often don't like to fight before deathmatch, because, well, like, when deathmatch is close, because then it's kind of like, they get to regen if you were winning. But if you were losing, then you have less health, so it's like a lose-lose scenario. For both players, actually. You waste your resources, and hell. My aim sucks, but I shot him once. Okay, we miss another shot, but we have so many arrows we can just waste away, probably. And then, you know, wait for another explosive arrow to recharge. I think I do get one in time before deathmatch starts. There we go. And so we can... explosive arrows... Okay, yeah, he's complaining. Can't 1v1. This is a 1v1. Like, what do you want more? Like, this guy's playing knight, and he expects me, a bomber, to 1v1 him. No! You use your kit to your, like, advantage. That's how you play. It's not being unfair. It's like using your friggin' brain. I don't see why people can't understand that. They just want to be salty all the time. Just like horrible people. We're pretty bad ourselves because we're getting shot into hell, and then we miss our own shots. Explosive arrow. Here we go. What I like to do is I try to get them like to hit the border with my explosive arrows, and then I think I did that twice in some of my videos. You see. I don't think I do it this time. I think we shoot him there, and oh yeah, we win. Great. I hate you all. Tell me if you like this or not.